right, welcome to our SME segment. We already have something quite interesting as it goes on here. I've got Temidayo Ogunleke. She is the owner and CEO, of course, of Cornerstone Beddings, an e-commerce platform for bedding products positioned to be the Bolton branch of Africa by providing top-quality, eco-friendly, breathable sleeper solutions, offering durability and comfort. It is great to have you, Temidayo. You are welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so all these things you are saying, it's just duvet or, you know, because there's quite a lot. You're talking about how these things can aid you to sleep well, comfort, durability, and all of that. How did this all start for you?
Okay, so honestly, initially, I didn't start business because I was concerned about people. I started because I wanted to be able to fend for myself.
Fend for yourself, yeah.
So, but eventually, you know, the vision changed. So doing the business properly, came to realize that 1/3 of adult population are experiencing sleep deprivation. Most people that are actually sick.
It's more than that.
And these are actually according to CDC. Anyways.
It's more. I can confidently tell you.
So in this Lagos, you realize that people wake up in the morning, take their shower, they are doing, well-dressed, going to work, and they are sleeping in the bus. But they just woke up, right? So all of this is the reason why we say, you know what, let's make it a very fantastic product so that people can enjoy and be comfortable, enjoy their sleep. So that is why you have to upgrade our product. The vision actually moved beyond myself, beyond fending and feeding for myself.
Okay, so but what I want to say is that did you see a market or did you create the market for beddings, as it were?
Okay.
Was it like wherever you are, there was that market, people were asking for the product, or it just came up as an opportunity, you just saw a need or something?
All right, so I didn't actually go out looking for the market, right? But I actually went to learn how to do the production. Okay. But I didn't learn the business part of it. I just learned acquiring skill. Okay. But eventually, because I said I needed to initially feed for myself, fend for myself, just be able to have money to just get the next food. So what I did was to, create a market for it. Okay. So I I realized that people needed it. So when you ask me, when you give a customer a particular product, or when customer gives you feedback, then you know that, oh, this is what they want, or this is what is working, or this is what is not working.
So how do the beddings now help me sleep better? Because if for a number of people just carry a cloth material, I just put over the foam or whatever, or just a normal bedspread, which can be light or something just over the foam, and hey, I'm sleeping. How do beddings help me sleep better?
All right, so when we say beddings, most people just think bed sheets, but you have to consider pillows, you have to consider the duvet, of course the bed sheets, the mattress topper, and so on and so forth. You have to consider all of that. So making it comfortable, I've seen people that when they use some particular bed sheet, it itches their body. So by the time you come to us and you mention that, I know what to give you. And there are some people that when they sleep, they're not sleeping comfortable at all. So during the course of my business, I was able to innovate a sleep mist, so that when you spray this in your room or even on your beddings, you would sleep comfortably. And then, yes.
Sleep mist?
Yes.
Is that something that is, is that something that is backed by a scientific source? There are
other people that are doing sleep mist. So when I innovated hers, when I produced hers, we needed to make it NAFDAC registered. Okay. That is what we are still on. It is the reason why I had to pause it until it is well registered. But initially, when we did the sample, a lot of feedbacks came back. And in fact, people still want the product, but I had to tell them, see, we need to make it standardized.
So just I like that. Perfect. Yes. That's quite interesting. All right, so now you're making this clear. Beddings is not just only about the bedspread. You're talking about the foam. You're talking about the pillow also. So that is it's all encompassing. That's what you do. Yes. So for somebody who doesn't, let me bring up a case to you so that you can, recommend something for me. For somebody who maybe doesn't sleep well, maybe you sleep light, any small thing wakes you up, you're not so, and then you wake up tired and all that. What kind of mattress or bedding can I get? Would you recommend? Okay, so if yours has to do with just a light sleeper and then any small thing wakes you up, the first thing I would recommend to you is that you should go for therapy. It might be psycho. It might be maybe it's a family issue, a health issue, whatever it is. But if you come to me to say, when I sleep, I have body pains, when I sleep, I have headaches and all of that, I can recommend pillows for you because we have memory pillows that you can use. And there are some pillows that take the shape of your neck. So when you use them, you don't have
headaches again. I've seen men buy pillows from me because they are so succulent, you know, and so and so they buy these pillows and saying, I have a lot of people give me neck pain, back pain, so we recommend good mattresses for you and good pillows for you.
You see, that thing about pillows and mattresses, some people even tell you that sleeping on pillows is what even gives them a neck pain, that they prefer sleeping on a flat surface or something and all of that. Is that a thing?
Yeah,
there are people that will tell that, look, well, anytime they use a pillow, that they feel that neck pain.
Okay, so, you know, they are used a particular style over time.
Over time.
It's the reason why when you now use pillow, you feel some form of pain. But if you go to the physiotherapist, you realize that in a human, normally you should sleep with two pillows. One on your head, the other one should be by your knee. And we know we have different sleep postures. So what we do, we give people webinar, free webinar, where we bring in experts, medical doctors, physiotherapists to teach people how to sleep, when to sleep and all of those things on that. So they show them sleep postures, sleep position and all of that. Yeah. So even if you don't like to use pillow, for your well-being, you might be advised to start trying with one or two. And then we have different types of pillow, like a memory pillow that I mentioned. If you use it, in fact, you will so love it. Okay. That kind of person should start with a memory pillow instead of using a fiber pillow.
Why is it called a memory pillow?
Because it's, first of all, it's very durable. It can last up to 4 or 5 years. Okay. And then it can shrink. It's not unlike a fiber pillow. Okay. A memory pillow, if you put your 5 fingers on it, it will bring out the form of the shape, and then once you bring out it comes back to its natural, it's back to its state.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, what has been the most challenging part of running running Cornerstone and all of that? What challenges that are peculiar to this particular industry?
Okay, so to be very honest with you, I'm actually into beddings manufacturing. So we do more of production. So we have a factory. Ooh. And then so seeing it from outside, people think it's a lady thing. But really, manufacturing, it's more of men. If you go to other big factories...
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's more of men. So, but there are ladies that are in the industry. We are not as much as many as that, actually. So, because it's a male-dominated industry, it's, how do I put it? It's a little bit challenging because you need more males. And so for you to bring in females is a little bit tricky because people will give you like excuses and all of those things. And then aside that, logistics, moving of your procurement, logistics, because these things are actually light. By the time you touch a pillow, it's, this is a pillow. It's easy to carry. But if you're carrying the bulk, that's when you know that these things are not easy.
Yes.
And then it feels exactly. And so you might have issues with all these paramilitary on the road and all of those things. And this thing is not even expensive, but because it's bulky.
It's bulky and it looks very big and all of that.
So
how about power? How do you power your factories and all of that when you're manufacturing?
Okay, so this is Nigeria. So you have to do everything to ensure that you have power, especially when you have work to do. So aside the fact that we generate the generic NEPA, we have our own gen that runs. So if there's no electricity, we'll fall back to gen.
Fall back to it. Looking forward, let's round up with 5-10 years, maybe even 20 years. Okay. What do you see how far can Cornerstone Beddings go? Because I'm very happy that you produce yourself, that you manufacture yourself. Have you ever thought about, around the world, taking out, exporting?
We are already exporting. We started exporting since 2019. But we expect that we do more because right now I'm taking trainings in exportation so that I can do it properly and, expand beyond what we are actually doing currently. That is 1. 2, you said 5 years. Right, God goes 5 years. I hope and pray that we have at least one more factory here in Nigeria and maybe one factory in another country in Africa. We are working towards it, and I trust that God will help us. And then we are looking to export to other nations aside African.
All right. Temidayo, this is us, all of us here. We honestly and prayerfully wish you the best. Keep up doing what you're doing, and see you at the top. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done. We have breakfast for you. Hope you don't mind.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's just head over to the kitchen and just...